We've also seen a rise in the offerings of micro-credentials or short courses in Australia and around the world. The Australian government recently introduced a trial of the undergraduate certificate, which is a 6-month short course delivered online in areas of national priority. And a number of Australian unis are also opening offshore study hubs for students to study online until borders reopen. So what are some of the different opportunities around digital delivery that we should be considering? And Adam, I'll throw to you first to have a crack at that.
Obviously, there are many opportunities out there, but I think it's a great challenge to identify which ones actually could be feasible for an Australian education provider to go after. So some of the things that we're seeing in Australia and around the world is a big move towards micro-credentials. And micro-credentials, I think, hold a lot of promise for Australian providers because they could enable providers not just to deliver courses domestically that meet skills demands, but also to unbundle qualifications and offer a portion of the qualification as a micro-credential and could be a pathway into an Australian degree program.
Now is a really good time to take the opportunity for online or blended education, and there's a few reasons for that. The need for education is as strong as ever. We know that there's an underlying need in many markets. So I think we've done some primary research across a few key markets in Asia, for example, recently, and 90% of people in the relevant audience say that they would consider online as an alternative now, which is quite a big improvement, a big shift from before. Localization is really important. So, having local content, the qualifications that are valued locally.
One area that I see Australian providers are able to differentiate, one other area, is actually in the quality and the design of the learning experience. I think Australian universities and higher education providers generally have actually for a long time in Australia focused more on collaboration, project-based learning, interaction among students, and have made much greater investments in learning design, for example. Whereas if you look at a lot of courses designed at Open Learning, aligned to the sort of social constructivist approach, or designed by OES and a lot of their programs, they are actually putting a lot more effort into learning design and creating the right kind of experience and the right community in those courses.